Welcome to the Real Film Nerds Podcast.
Hola, and welcome to the Real Film Nerds Podcast, episode number 443. So I think that's my new thing I'm going to do. I'm going to do hello in a different language every week until I run out or I don't know how to pronounce it. So last week was bonjour. This week is hola. So Spanish.
Okay. Easy ones, Matt. We'll get you some hard one, like Japanese or Icelandic.
Oh, it's going to get rough. Yeah. Hola, Miguelito. ¿Cómo está?
Hola. Así.
Good. Mahenshaw, what up?
Hola. Let's see. Is it? Well, heck, I can't think. Anyway, fellas.
So,
All right.
Mahenshaw,
That was great Spanish.
she got hola, but she got fellas. I don't know if that counts. I don't think that's something. But
No,
okay,
I'm
so
trying to think of the word, and I know it, but I forgot it because I'm old.
speaking of old, I already spilled my beer as we were talking about when we were trying to figure out if it's going to record properly or not, and I don't have to spend 6 hours editing this damn thing. But yeah, I spilled half my beer, and it was already 3/4 full already. I've never spilled at my computer, not once since doing this stuff, and I've spilled twice in 1 week. One was a cola, now a beer. I mean, Mom, is this what happens when you get old? You just can't handle anything and your body just gives up on you and you just die.
Hey, I have finger exercises that you can do that's supposed to help you with clumsiness. I'm not sure if it helps me, but I do them anyhow.
That's fun. Matt, maybe you should try that. You're just starting to get your clumsies.
I think what my mom is trying to say that I need to get a girlfriend if I need finger exercises.
That's it.
Oh,
See?
okay.
She's
Go for
dirty
it.
like
Get a
that, Mike. You don't
girlfriend.
think she is, but she's dirty. She's a dirty old woman.
Hey, be
See?
nice. I'm a nice grandma.
Yeah.
I
And you
hate to
want
admit
more,
it.
and it ain't going to happen. You ask Heather. She'll make you more babies.
Ugh. Okay. Hyperactive baby.
So yeah, so spilled my beer, spilled my Coke. This is a banner week. I'm in hell. Anyways, so speaking of being in hell, Mike, this week's film, one battle after another.
Yeah, one battle after another. Here we go, Matt.
Paul Thomas Anderson,
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio. Extremely controversial, but we'll talk about that probably in the spoiler section. Maybe not. We'll find
I
out.
don't even know if it's extremely controversial. That's fun.
Dude,
I
some
guess we're going to
people-
find out
Oh,
about
I
this.
don't think so.
Oh, Ma Henshaw called it woke. Ma Henshaw said it was woke.
Well, some folks would think so, that, some of the younger generation that I'm around, sort of.
She's
Once in a
saying my
while.
nephew. Just say it,
Yeah.
Michael.
Well, him. Yeah.
Anyways, did he go to the movie with you?
No.
Well, then why the hell did you say it was woke?
Well, I don't know, because of speeches that young folk are, how they talk about stuff.
This is a
Stuff.
non-political podcast, Ma. You're going to upset your biggest fan, who is
No,
a
I don't want to
DJ
do that.
who is a DJ on SiriusXM.
Oh, no, I do not wish to do that at
Don't
all.
upset Kat Corbett. She's amazing.
Oh, that's so cool. Her name's
Mom,
Kat.
Do you want to tell the listeners what happened this past week?
What happened?
Okay, I'm going to go with no. Again, short-term memory loss, Mike. Don't do drugs.
Yeah, right. Or do
She's
too
a
many
child
drugs.
of the 60s. She was a flower child. But yes, so Kat Corbett, host of Lithium and Alternative and other rock stations on SiriusXM. I messaged her because she was asking about films, and she was asking specifically about Caught Stealing. And it was like 2.5, 3 weeks ago when we reviewed it. And she finally got back to me, and she listened to the podcast, and she's like, I love your mom. I'm going to give your mom a shout out on SiriusXM Lithium. And so she did this week at 8 o'clock on Thursday, but it turned out it was 8 o'clock Eastern time. So that was 5 o'clock our time. So I missed it because I was in the movies. Mom missed it because, I don't know.
I
She
was in the
drinking.
movie too.
She was in the movie too. Mike doesn't have Sirius.
That's right. I should have Sirius, but that's really cool, Matt. Has our numbers spiked to 10?
Nope, not at all.
9.
So just is what it is. But hey, it was cool. At least we got one fan, Cat Corbett. That's
Hey,
all
I
that
love
matters.
Lithium. Lithium
Yeah,
is
and
great. I
Superfan
like the
Eric. So
music.
we're at 2. We're at
We got
2
two. We got
solid
Cat Corbett and Superfan Eric.
Mhm.
Yep. All right.
Awesome. I love it. Okay. All right. I'll stop digging around. Mike, go ahead. Why don't you break down Paul Thomas Anderson's latest film, One Battle After Another?
All right. Like you said, Matt, this is written and directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. It is based on a novel, Vineland, from Thomas Pynchon. It's starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Penn, Benicio Del Toro, Teyana Taylor, and
Don't forget Chase.
oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Mom, you're interrupting him. He has a hard enough time getting these names out. I mean, he's almost screwed up Leonardo DiCaprio. He got close.
that's right.
I love Chase. Don't forget her.
Remember, Mom, English is Mike's second language.
Okay.
And first.
All right, and Willa, who's Chase Infinity. Then when the evil army resurfaces, evil enemy. Oh man. Okay, I'm just gonna start over. When their evil enemy resurfaces after 16 years, a group of ex-revolutionaries reunite to rescue one of their own's daughter.
Wow, that was a lot more painful and difficult than it should have been, Mike.
It was. I don't know what happened there.
Oh, it's okay. I spilled my beer. You can't talk. Ma can't see. I mean, this is like an episode of the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
See, I can see, sort of.
Matt, I don't know how this is controversial, so I'll go first.
Okay, go.
Yeah. So, I believe it has some political message in it, but it seemed fairly straightforward. But I didn't think it was too crazy. This movie, and I enjoyed it. I thought it might have been a little bit too long, but the acting was fantastic. I definitely didn't see a lot of what was coming, which was fun because it wasn't super predictable. And I don't know, like I really enjoyed Sean Penn's character, because anyway, he was just I don't know the best way to describe him, but intense, and I don't know, just very interesting. So and I definitely didn't know too much about what this was about. I think the trailers did a good job of just showing you there's some revolutionaries and there's some stuff with the family, and like that's it. Like not really any guiding about what. It did a good job of really not showing too much of what was happening, and I really like that because that made this movie a lot more interesting and surprising overall. So that's my initial impression. I guess it's getting a lot of critical reviews and stuff. People like it. I guess it's like award bait.
It's kind of early to be award bait, but it's possible. Sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
Matt?
most of his films to date have been, but I don't think there's so much award bait. They're just really good films, in my opinion. And I don't mean to take over, but Paul Thomas Anderson as a writer / director, for me, he's very polarizing. Either I really like his stuff or I really don't like it. There's no middle. It's either really good or really bad. So, Mom, what do you think of One Battle After Another?
Oh man, I really liked it, and the acting was just superb. I don't remember the name of the mom in the movie, but she was just great. She starts out and oh man, she's rough and and just really doing a cool job of, helping the folks. And then Sean comes along, and oh golly, does he capture the vicious colonel. Well, he wasn't a colonel at first, though, I don't think. But anyway, he was just amazing, amazing. And you just don't want to go to sleep, or sometimes I'll have a snore doing the movie, but I really didn't. It just keeps carrying you along, and you wonder what's going to happen next, and what's Leonardo doing now, and how are they going to work this out? I don't want to say until spoilers, but and Chase was just, oh my gosh, if I could, I'd give her a big hug. She was so good. She just nailed that part. Grandma says, kudos to you, girl. So I really loved that movie, and I thought it was just very interesting. It kept your attention. You were always wondering what's going to happen next. And that's my view. I loved it.
So the mother character was Perfidia, and she was played by Teyana Taylor.
I could say Teyana better than I could say that.
Perfidia? Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it.
I get tongue-tied, and I'm old,
But okay, so I will take over then. I will say I think One Battle After Another is another home run for Paul Thomas Anderson. I really like this film. The controversy around it, I don't think is so much controversy, at least intended, because, it takes a while to make a film. And a lot of people are drawing parallels to this film and what's going on in the world, and specifically with our president and all those kinds of things. And I just say, how the hell would they have known? Because they would have started this process of making this film probably 2 years ago. And so there's no way it's tied to our current climate. I think it's pure coincidence. I'm sure some of it is reflective, but it being paralleled to our current world right now is pure coincidence. I don't think the controversy should be merited. I don't think it should be embodied or talked about or whatever, because you take this situation and you remove it from what's going on in this film, like take it away from being about freeing migrants, being border chasing, being, dictator, all that kind of shit, and just put it in any other kind of base, but have the same storyline. I think it's still just effective. I think it's just pure coincidence. And the story at its core is excellent from front till end. Much like Mike, though, the reason why I don't think it's for everyone, and it's not going to earn a perfect score for me, at least, is that it is long. It doesn't feel too long, but it's long. It's 2 hours and 41 minutes long. And you go through a long time period in this film, a lot. You get before, after the kid is, grown up, and there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot. And I think it needed to be snipped down a little bit. I just think it's too long.
Yeah, I think it was just a tad bit.
That's my biggest gripe. Other than that, I love this film. I think it's fantastic, especially Benicio Del Toro's character. And that's one thing I could talk about, because it's not really a spoiler, I don't think. It was a lot funnier than I thought it was going to be. There's a lot more dark humor, dark comedy in this than I thought there was going to be. And I mean, I was laughing, and nobody else in the theater was, but I was freaking laughing.
Yeah.
There is some decent amount of humor. I mean, I feel like Benicio Del Toro's character is pretty good at adding in some humor. And although he wasn't, I'd say he's in like a core chunk of the movie, he wasn't in it as much as I would have liked to see him. But where he was, it was great. So I think his character fit well into the story.
And his character is very important. Very, very important, because he understands him on a level that not everybody understands him. And yeah, he knew Bob from his daughter and the karate classes and all that stuff. But when you find out what his character is really doing and what's going on in this town and all that stuff, then you find out why he connects at a deeper level with Bob and why he helps him so much. And yeah, I mean, it just, it's like an onion, man. You just pull back the layers.
Yeah. There was a lot of layers to this movie, a lot of layers.
Yeah.
So
I loved it, man. I thought this movie was great. I just think it's too long.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Matt, what is your keyboard drinking tonight?
Ouch. Oh, God, Mike. It's true, though. I was only 3/4 of a beer because this is a free beer. It was given to me on the radio last week. This is a upcoming release, and I think you've been to this brewery, or at least you know it, Mike. This is the Tata's Trail Ale. It is a pink cream ale brewed and canned by the Historic Brewing Company out of Flagstaff and Williams. And this is our fundraiser, one of our fundraisers for the Trails for Tatas. And I got a sample beer on the radio, and it is like I said, a pink cream ale. It's 4.7 alcohol per volume, and it's IBU 17. And you're going to be able to pick this up at El Gato, or you're going to be able to buy it anywhere in and around the Prescott area, probably the Flagstaff area, probably the Williams area. And a percentage of the funds raised go to the YMC Foundation, specifically the Breast Cancer Center. And again, Trails for Tatas, which I'm very active in, and I've already given them a lot of money. But here's the logo on the can and everything. Oh, it disappeared.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
There you go. I can't. There. Trails for Tatas Ale.
Nice.
Hey, can you mail me one?
I will be buying probably a 12-pack or a 6-pack or however they're selling it, a case or whatever on Saturday, because that's our big run and our big event. So I'll probably buy a case and I'll save you one, Ma. But this is one of the damaged ones. Yeah, this was one of the damaged ones that they got when they were canning and kegging and all that stuff last week. And so they brought it in and gave me a little taster.
Nice.
Ooh, is it tasty?
It's good. And it is pink. So the big thing about Trails for Tatas, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is pink. So our logos and all of our stuff are pink. And the beer is actually pink.
All right. Cool, man. Very cool.
And it's very mild. It's a cream ale. It's very mild. It's not like a Hefeweizen or anything like that, but it's a very easy to drink beer.
Ooh, I might like that a lot.
You probably will. Yeah. So, all right. I'll just go to Mike. Mike, are you drinking a pumpkin?
Nope. It was Margarita Monday.
Wait, hold on. So does that mean we have 2 margaritas today?
We might. I don't know, but I had one today.
Yes, it's a 2 margarita because I had a margarita too, and it was so huge. I brought some of it home, and I'm still drinking it. But it's yummy.
Nice.
Oh, okay. So I don't mean to promote more, but I'm trying to raise money. I gave them a bunch of money for Trails for Tatas, but here, this is on the can. This beer is for the fighters, the survivors, and the loved ones we've lost. Historic Brewing Company and Summit 4x4 brewed Tata's Trail Ale to support the YMC Foundation and breast cancer awareness through Trails for Tatas. Every pour is a step forward. Every pour is a step towards hope, healing, and future without breast cancer. Drink with heart. Drink for the cause. That's pretty good. Drink for the cause, Ma.
Drink for the cause.
Oh, yeah.
Matt, I feel like that goes along with this is the way. Drink for the cause. This is the way.
This is the way. Yeah, I like it. So, all right. So 2 margaritas. I got a pink beer. And I mean, it's funny because it looks like it's like Sedona. I mean, look, there's a little Jeep on it.
Oh, yeah. That looks like Sedona. Huh?
It looks like Sedona. Even, well, we have gone wheeling in Sedona multiple times. But yeah, that's kind of what Arizona's kind of known for. But yeah, they did a really good job. I like it. And yes, I will get you some, Mom. Anyways, I'll stop. Ma Hinshaw, it is time for you to do your job.
I got it. Mike, what is your super duperly funny dad joke of the week.
I got dad jokes. I don't think they understand though. Gotta think I'm funny. Other people never laugh though. Dad jokes.
Why did the dog jump into the sea?
Because he saw a catfish.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh,
wanted-
yay, oh, yay.
He wanted to chase a catfish. There you go, dude. You got it.
Although, are catfish in the ocean? I thought they were only freshwater.
No, they're freshwater.
They're usually freshwater. I there might be some sort of catfish that's seafood. I don't know, man.
I don't think so. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I thought Mike got nervous because you built up his joke so bad, Ma.
Hey, that was a good one. I was correct.
Duperty. I mean, man, you're getting creative. But yes,
Yeah.
Mike flashed me. It is from the book. So, of course, we knew it was going to be great.
Oh, yes.
All right, Mike. So I don't know if this is a hard one or not. I don't think so. I
it's
don't
an
think so
easy
at all.
one.
Actually, I just realized one of the stars is
Yeah,
this.
Yeah, it's easy. You ready?
So, Mike, how does one battle after another relate to the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
All right, Matt. So this one's pretty easy, and I like it. Benicio Del Toro is in Guardians of the Galaxy as the Collector. And let's see, he's also in Avengers Infinity War as the Collector. So I think that's the two.
Yeah, I
So-
think it's only the two. I don't think
Yeah.
he made an appearance in Guardians 2 or 3, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
so anyway, very, very cool. Like that.
yeah, the Collector is a good character too. He's goofy. He literally collects everything in the universe. It's interesting. But anyways, all right, so that means we are now in the spoilers for one battle after another. I don't know how much you both want to spoil, but I mean, we can talk a little bit more about it, especially the I guess the perceived controversy. But again, I mean, come on. Yeah, there's an illegal camp and they free illegals from the camp. People are drawing parallels between Sean Penn's Colonel, specifically Colonel later in the film, and him going in and taking over a town with the military. They're like, oh, that's just like Trump. But the thing is, this movie was written, done, perceived, shot before any of this shit went on.
Yeah. I mean, I when I saw some of the stuff with the illegals camp and the kind of liberating it, and then towards the I don't know, middle of the movie when there's like a roundup, like an illegal roundup.
Right.
But,
yeah,
but,
with
but all
the-
that stuff is like,
Yeah.
you're right. They decided on doing this. I think they just coincidence, man, or maybe they thought this stuff would happen, so they made a movie, and there it is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's pure coincidence. I don't think it. There's no way. I mean, come on. Think about it, Mike. They would have shot this probably a year ago. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Especially 2 hours and 41 minutes. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
God
yeah.
knows how much they edited it
Editing.
down.
Yeah, the editing. Yeah, like who knows how much they shot. But like yeah, so I think that's the controversy, but I really enjoyed the I guess intermingling story of kind of the chase of the characters and like the family dynamic stuff. It was pretty interesting how that went down, and how even at the end of the movie Leo's character is still unaware of the thing, the revelation, I suppose.
The
You
big
get-
revelation. Yeah. Well, I assume
Yeah.
he's not aware, or
Yeah,
maybe
no.
he is.
Well,
I don't think so.
I don't think he is, and it doesn't really matter. That was kind of, I think, one of the points of the movie.
Right. Well, and I think
I thought that was neat.
that's what I'm saying when I was saying how you could take the bulk of the story and pull it out and change it and put it in anything else, and it's still the same. It's about a dad and his love for his daughter and protecting her and doing anything and everything it takes.
Yeah.
Oh, and also on top of that, your past catching up to you. No matter how much you try to outrun it, be it Bob or be it Colonel Lockjaw, it's your you can't escape your past. They will always catch up to you, even if you try and hide it. Those are the two big takeaways I get out of this film.
You know, I agree with you. I think that is a large point in the movie, because both of them, you just can't outrun it. You know, it comes back to bite you some days, sometime.
Yeah, and then even Colonel with his interesting choice to join the somewhat strange group.
The white supremacist overlords, yeah.
Yeah. So I imagine a lot of that stuff is. I feel like a lot of people will draw parallels to that also for just stuff. So, but that was that was super strange, like, because it's kind of like two kind of. I know it's fictional or whatever, but like the French 75, like revolutionaries, right. And then you had this other group. I don't know if I should say its name, but so strange. And like at first I was like, is that a mistake? Like when they said the name, but then when there's that scene and they're like in some basement or whatever
at that house, and that dude, that was wild.
That was
that's not
very wild.
Really was, but I mean, it was wild. There was bunkers, and just imagine the kind of complex that would have been under this house in a neighborhood if it was real. You know, wild.
Yeah. No, it was wild, but. I don't know, man. That stuff was pretty interesting, but like, I think it helped the movie. Like, it worked in the movie, so it provided some motivation for the the colonel, to do a lot of things. So, yeah, I don't know. I think that was needed. It was just super strange, but. I'll give him that. I had no idea what was going on most of the movie, so that was great.
I think that was on purpose. Yeah, I think you were supposed to be like in the place of Bob and as confused as he was, because one of the big parts, and we haven't touched on it yet, is the father, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, Bob, has basically given up on his life and being a revolutionary and all this stuff, and basically years of being a drunk pothead has deteriorated his mind, and he admits it and he owns it. And he's trying to do simple things like remember phrases and places to go and phone numbers, and he can't. And he's like, dude, give me a break. I've been literally like drunk and stoned for the past 16 years.
Oh, yeah. The code stuff, that was fun too. I mean, there's a lot of elements of the movie that were just done well.
Yeah.
Like, even the like interrogator guy. Oh man, he was scary.
Dude, that was intense.
He is scary because he's so good at it. He was like,
very good at it. Yeah. Well, and so I don't know, Ma, what your thoughts are on this, but my opinion, if Sean Penn does not at least get nominated for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor, I'm going to be upset. I mean, I still to this day have a very hard time giving Sean Penn his credit where his credit's due because of Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I just will never not see him being a stoned surfer, but he was absolutely amazing as Colonel Lockjaw. I think he had the best performance in this film. And then one of your favorite actresses and characters in this film, the daughter, I think she was a close second to Sean Penn. She was fabulous. And this is only her second film. That.
He was just fantastic, and and it's amazing how he goes from, just the average middle-aged guy to this really awful older guy, who's still trying to get in this group and everything. He is just he better be nominated, because I think he should be nominated for it. But at the same time, I'm going to bring my 2 cents in here. I loved Chase's performance when they capture her and how she fights to get free. And I mean, that performance of hers was absolutely fantastic. She was so good. I really think she should be nominated too. Very, very good. And I mean, that was really intense what she did. And then on top of it all, folks, the chase scene. Oh my gosh. That was, I mean, the whole end of that movie was just out of sight awesome.
Oh,
Gotta
yeah.
go see it. Gotta go see it for that. I mean, it was just unbelievable. And you sit there and you wonder, okay, what's going to happen next? What's she going to do next? How is this going to, it was just awesome.
Yeah, the end was very well done, and even the character who survives, who you wouldn't have thought survived, and then his like the movie could have been over, and it continues on, and I thought that was very interesting and appropriate. His I mean, they could have ended it. That was interesting. What do you think, Matt?
Well, and it shows you how powerful that organization is. I mean, I don't want to spoil it too much.
Yeah, I just don't want to say its name because I think you need to get it from the movie.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, having a private crematorium in a very large office complex and the building being completely empty and during the middle of the day and being able to dispose of a body is frighteningly a large organization.
Yeah.
But that's the intention of the film.
Yeah. And then it was the I think it was the final scene of the movie with Bob and his daughter and all that exchange. I like that too. So like I don't know, it just had a really good story. And it was like Matt and I've said earlier, it was probably a little too long. But other than that, I don't know. It was unpredictable and it was great. Lots of comedy, but like not like it was forced in there. It just kind of seemed like it was natural. It was good. It was real good.
That's the biggest issue I have with this film. Actually, it's the only issue I have with the film is that it's too long. It just is. 2 hours and 41 minutes is a long time. I really had to pee, but I couldn't leave my seat. But I really had to pee. Those 2 flasks went quick.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. So, great.
Yeah, no, I loved it, dude. I loved it. I think it was a very good movie. And Paul Thomas Anderson, man, either you love him or you hate him. I mean, think about it, Mike. He did such incredible, like one of his very first films ever to this day is still considered one of the best films, Boogie Nights.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's one of his first films.
Wow.
Boogie Nights, There Will Be Blood, Magnolia, Punch Drunk Love.
Ooh.
I mean, the films he has made
Wow.
have been seen by everybody, big time films. And I think this is another one that's not to miss. I think it's better than a lot of his more modern films. I haven't seen his last one. He did Licorice Pizza. I never saw that. I didn't, but
I saw that one. It was very unique. It was very unique, but it was not as good as this one. I mean, no.
Well, and the other thing that's interesting is if you notice the films that Paul Thomas Anderson has done in the past are typically period pieces. Boogie Nights, There Will Be Blood. Gosh, what else? Inherent Vice, Phantom Thread. All period piece films, and One Battle After Another is not. It is modern day, and that's kind of unbroken ground for him. He doesn't do a lot of modern day stuff.
Well, I think he hit it out of the park. It was mostly Benicio Del Toro. Since we're in the spoilers, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir, we are.
So I loved when he's getting pulled over by the police and he's dancing a little bit. It was so silly.
I loved when they came up to him and they asked, "Have you been drinking?" He's like, I've had a few small beers. It's like, If I said that to a cop, I would have just been arrested.
Well, we don't find out what the ending is, but I'm pretty sure he got arrested.
Well, and that's the thing. There's some things left open. I mean, obviously he got arrested, but I think one of my questions is with the daughter Willa. And my mom and I were talking about this on the phone after watching the movie. I have a thought of what she did. My mom has a different thought. Mike, what do you think Willa did? I know what she did, but the question is she a revolutionary? Is she a protester? Like, what do you think she's doing?
Well, obviously she's going to go drive the 3.5 hours or whatever. They said it was far away. 5 hours.
3.5 hours to San Francisco. Yeah.
Yeah. 3.5 hours. I think she's doing something that is along the line of revolutionary stuff. I don't know if it's just a protest, but something somewhat like her father and mother, essentially.
So my mom thinks that she was going to go do some revolutionary type stuff, right, Mom?
Yes, because she had that boyfriend that had the radio thing, and then at the end she gets on the radio and hears about whatever it was in San Francisco. And yeah, I don't know if I think it's a revolutionary or just I don't know. But it's something along those lines, to fighting for their rights, whatever it is,
Okay, so my thoughts, and this is where I'm going to come up with it. Not come with it, but I argued it. I think she's just going to go join in a protest. I don't think she's going to go do some murdering or explosions or any of that kind of stuff. Because when she leaves quickly. She doesn't grab any bags. She doesn't grab any gear. She doesn't grab any equipment. She literally just takes herself, throws herself in the car, and heads out. If she was doing revolutionary type stuff, her father would have taught her about how to do the bombs and all that crazy stuff because that's what he was. He was a bomber. But she doesn't have any of that. She just goes. So I think she's doing protests. I think she's trying to be more civil than her parents were, trying to be more mature than her parents were, but she's still trying to fight the good fight. That's what I think.
Now, one thing they never explain in the movie, and that's fine. They don't have to explain it. But Bob, one of our main characters, Leonardo DiCaprio, seems like he has bomb training from, I would say, the military, but I don't know. Like, they don't ever really say. They just says he just has stuff, and he's known as, I don't know, he has some silly nickname like Bomby McBombface or something. I don't know.
He has a bunch of random ass nicknames, but yeah. I don't know if he was trained by the military or what, but someone taught him what to do, and they didn't teach him super great because when they were hitting that one camp, some things went off not accordingly to plan, but he still knew what to do. So maybe not military, but definitely trained by someone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter, like I said, but it was just interesting. He never talked about it. So we just
Mike,
don't know.
How many reels do you give One Battle After Another?
I'm going to give it 4.5 reels. I had a great time with this original story. It's just a tad bit too long. Just a tad bit too long.
Ma Hinshaw?
Hey, you guys are copying me. I'm going to give it 4 pomegranate cookies. But the acting, everything was just superb. But yes, it was a titch too long. But I'm trying to think of what they could kind of left out. But yeah, it dragged a little sort of in the middle, I would say, some,
Okay, so Ma Hinshaw, 4 out of 5.
4.5.
4.5. You said 4.
No, I said 4.5.
Okay, 4.5 pomegranate cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, use your words.
Okay.
Well, I also give it 4.5 just because I think it was too long. If it wasn't as long as it was, say it was closer to 2 hours, hell, even 2 hours 15, I would have given it a 5. But it's just, it's a long watch, man. And if you're watching it at home, which probably 95% of you will do, then you can pause it. But still, it's a long movie. It really is. But I don't know. It didn't feel too long. So, all right, Mike. Well, what starts next week?
Oh, yes. We were going to do our Harvest Horror Fest, man. So,
well, I'm glad you're so excited for it. Jesus.
Well, I'm tired. So we're gonna have our Harvest Horror Fest, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And we're gonna start with the Strangers, Chapter 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Mike, this is the 1 month out of the year where I give you carte blanche when it comes to the podcast, and he's like, "Oh well, this is Harvest Horror Fest." Oh no, I'm just giving you shit. I know you're tired.
I'm tired.
Oh yay!
I'm tired, and I'm never as energetic as you are, man. I don't know. You just
because I'm like
you bring the
wired at
energy.
night.
Yeah, you bring the energy.
If you hear me on the radio in the mornings, I'm not this awake. At night, I am. That's why we do the podcast better at night. But yeah, so The Strangers Chapter 2. I don't know what we're doing for the other 4 or 5 movies, 3 or 4 movies, but we got one down. So Michael have to fill out the Word.
I know. I got it. I got it. I was going to work on filling it out, but it got busy. I'll get it.
My dad was having a hard time with the Keep Note or whatever, and so I just turned it into a Word doc. So hopefully he can just click on the link from here on out. But Ma Hinshaw and I will be going to the movies, though, on Thursdays to go watch new movies because there's a big new movie coming out October 9th. I'm very excited about it, and we'll talk about that on the radio. 103.5 FM KYCA on Fridays. We'll talk about those that we see in the theaters, and then on the pod we're going to do our Harvest Horror Fest, and if a new movie isn't out, we'll talk about that on the radio. So anyways, I don't think I have anything else. Mike needs to go to bed. He just yawned really big, so much so that he almost ate his whole microphone. Ma Hinshaw, what do you have?
Oh, I just hope everybody goes and watches this movie because it's so much good acting in that movie. And I know we're going to see some awards for those folks. Go see it.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. Make sure to follow us on our next pod. And follow us on the socials, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X. And we'll see you we'll talk at you at the next pod. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to The Real Film Nerds. Now, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Real Film Nerds. Now, go out and catch a movie.